front. Would you like my front?
Hi, my name is Donna Kawasaki, and I'm in development of a technology that will be added to shoes that will engage the spine. And there is a high correlation to the ear. And I would be very much interested to learn from you if there has been any research that is done in that area. Most of what I heard here was primarily in this geographic area. To give you an idea, I've worked with 200 pairs of shoes and ice skaters, actually, that when you go from a shoe to an ice skate, you engage the spine, and have helped people, for example, with ringing of the ear, people that have evolved from shoes to bare feet, and engaging certain muscles in the feet. But you are a doctor, and I'm an MBAer. And so, and I got into this because I had a daughter that had it, and had spine surgery myself. But I would be very much interested to learn.
So I haven't had that question since yesterday. So that's a really interesting. So remember that otolaryngology is popularly known as ENT, which for this purpose will be ear, nose, and toes, if you will. Sorry, I couldn't resist. So I think this gets down to gating, right? So it's been said, to give you an example, it's been said if you have tinnitus, right, hyperactivity of the nervous system that's intruding on your consciousness and disturbing you and giving you anxiety or depression, that if you wore a pair of shoes one size too tight and you created a countervailing stimulus, that you would not pay attention to the other obnoxious stimulus. So it's sort of a gating thing. It's like why the dentist pinches your cheek when they give the injection. So this is interesting. If you go to chiropractors, they will tell you that the nerves in the spine are intimately involved in the ear. If you go to people who study hearing sciences, they tell you they're totally separate anatomically and physiologically. But an acupuncturist would tell you that maybe there are ways to relieve it. So I don't know if my colleagues, Tony, do you have any wisdom about that one?
Well, we know elephants communicate through their feet, so...
Right. Explain that, yeah.
Well, that's possible. We have, showing a point, I don't remember her name, faculty who...
Caitlin.
Caitlin, who actually studies communication in elephant herds. And the main form of communication is actually through vibration sensors that are in the feet. And it's remarkable images and movies that they have, because they actually go to Africa a couple of months every year, which isn't a bad gig, I think. And they have that by this watering hole, they've actually laid out both vibration sensors and speakers. So they can now play back the vibrations to the elephants that say there's a predator, and you can watch the whole herd turn and protect the young and circle and move. Or, you know, now it's time to drink, and they can basically have the elephants kind of synchronized dancing of elephants.
Yeah, but it's infrasound, right? It's very low frequency.
It is low frequency.
Yeah.
I do think, in terms of tinnitus, to me it's not that surprising, just for the reasons that Rob said, because there's a lot of central compensation and processing and hyperactivity that happens mostly kind of in the thalamus, where tinnitus seems to be lying, because there's a feedback circuit there between the cortex and the thalamus that's regulated by the spontaneous activity in the nerve fiber, which goes really low when there's damage at the cochlear level. And so there's also feedback from the cerebellum as well there. And so proprioception would, I think, be a natural way to kind of reinforce that inhibitory pathway and kind of calm down the tinnitus side of it. But I'm kind of making that up a bit, but I can see that that's possible.